Shout out to everyone who happened to make it in the video while I was recording. All these people happened to catch me while training for this video. So shout out to G-Ton, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Second up, Optimus, welcome to the channel. I happened to encounter him while training on Namek. Last but not least, Alt Account. Very unique name. That's going to be all for now. Hopefully you guys make it in the next one. And let's jump right into the video. Welcome back everyone. It's good to have you back. It's been a hot minute, but my last training video is now considered outdated. So, more or less this is more an updated version, but with food. Before getting into the results of my training, I do want to show you a couple of things. This screenshot you could actually find in the most recent of the update sections. This is now out. And this is a screenshot posted by one of the admins in the server that the 3-low has recently been updated. This is about a month ago as we're nearing the end of January. So technically this is the only official source of stat gains I actually got. This is directly from the 3-low. I'm going to link the 3-low down below so you guys can take a look at it yourselves. There's actually a lot of debate going on whether this is accurate or not, despite the 3-low recently being updated. So hopefully we can narrow it down in this video and get a good estimate of what's going on. There's a good reason why I'm showing you all these screenshots. It's because in the community right now, there's many people butting heads on which location, what is the best area to train, so on and so forth. And even the official stats seem kind of iffy in all honesty. So many people like me resort to just figuring it out on our own and just writing our own spreadsheet on it. In this case, my spreadsheet being this video. The last screenshot I want to show you all is actually a post for myself. I posted it in the bug reports. Pretty much what it is when you buy weights from Hercule, he tells you pretty much the stat gain of that weight, but it contradicts on the recently updated 3-low stats. So I haven't had my question answered yet. If you guys know the answer, leave a comment down below, which also leads me to say, since I'm in the unknown, I'm not going to be specific when it comes to the per hit stat gain. So in this video, I'm going to be a little bit more reliant on my power level gains. Alright, wait, I forgot about one more screenshot. No, it's important, trust me. It's from the creator and developer, Nil, alright? So pretty much what Nil stated, that after you reach 500k stats, 500,000, there is a soft cap. So people under 500,000 will get more stats than we do. It's a little soft cap that Nil's put. Nil's reasoning behind this is because when they release new content, they don't want extraordinarily strong players just suddenly one-shotting new raid bosses and new NPCs and whatnot. So yeah, that's the last of it. Sorry for the big delay. It's just something I feel like you needed to know so you're up to date. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so today we're going to be covering 4 different types of food. One being the decently cooked fish, the second being the avocado dish, third being the intense sushi soup, and finally the delightfully cooked fish. And these are organized based on how much stats you actually get. Before we get any further, I just want to share with you my findings without food first across all the locations. For quick reference, this is how I train with Shadow. So that's how I pretty much do Shadow. I do use the Saiyan fighting style, and it's pretty simple and straightforward for me. So that's what works for me. Just like my last training video, all these are calculated within the hour. I am fully aware that you can use Kaioken to increase the training speed, and I'm also aware that there are other better combos to prevent your Shadow from flying away. That's something I'll probably cover down the line, but right now, let's see the stats. From here on out, I don't have much to say on this, other than let's take a look at the other locations and I'll give my thoughts towards the end of this. Hey everyone, welcome back. I made a little visual representation of what I just showed you, and it's pretty much organized from the most to the least, bottom being the least obviously. I'm going to leave you guys to your own deductions, but from what it seems, the 3L seems accurate, Earth being the least up to HTC being absolute best. Now, obviously, I don't have any room to fit the minigame because I actually got a lot more from the minigame. Minigame is honestly, it's literally like a skill issue, I guess. I mean, but anyway, the point is, I could see Earth and Otherworld actually switching places. They're kind of so close to each other. It's really hard to tell. So I'll leave it to what you guys want to determine. Just remember that all this information is very subjective and it's going to vary depending on the players. There's many players that are more efficient at training than I am, and there's other players who are less efficient in training than I am. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully this clears some things up. So now let's get into the food. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to the dining table. So the bottom numbers are going to represent the stat gain for that food, and the top number is going to represent the amount of time you have that buff for. The delightfully cooked fish has the biggest buff being 7 minutes. For an hour's worth of training, you're going to want 20 of everything, except for the delightfully cooked fish. You only need 9 of that for at least 63 minutes. Alright, so just like before, I'm going to show you the results of my training, with this time with food across all the locations, and yes, this is also including heavy weights. Without further ado, here are my results. Well everybody, that was all my findings. Hopefully you found that really helpful. I gotta admit though, the very last one with the mini games, I honestly I think I was just burned out. So I apologize for the inconsistency there. Other than that, these videos take an absurd amount of my time to make, so I think it's gonna be a hot minute before I make another one. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.